Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Kingsman, The Secret Service, and this movie came out in 2014, and it's directed by Matthew Vaughn, and I thought this movie was pretty good. I like it a lot better than Kingsman, The Golden Circle, that's for sure. What I really like about this movie are the characters. I really like the action, and it just has a fun tone and energy to it, and it's always engaging. It's really well paced, and I like the casting. I think there's lots of really good casting decisions, like Colin Firth, Samuel L. Jackson, Mark Strong, Michael Caine. Like, those are the big name actors, and they're all really good in the movie. And Taron Egerton, I liked him in this movie. He was good. And the action scenes always have lots of loud music playing over it, and it's never distracting because they fit with the tone of the movie, and it makes it really fun. And the violence in the action sequences, it works and adds to the experience, and it's very cartoonish and fun. And the special effects in the movie, sometimes they look a little cartoonish, but sometimes it's forgivable because it kind of takes place in a cartoonish world, and it's pretty ridiculous. As ridiculous as it is, it's still fun. I can enjoy the movie and not laugh at it. I'm kind of having fun with it. And it never really took me out of the movie when it got ridiculous. And the tone of the movie was always very clear as to what it was trying to be. And like I said, this movie's very well paced. There isn't really a dull moment in this movie. And once it starts, you don't want it to stop. And I was just enjoying it for the 2 hours and 10 minutes that this movie was, and I was thoroughly entertained and really enjoyed it. And the characters are fun, and I really liked Samuel L. Jackson in the movie. He's really funny in the movie, and the movie knows exactly what it wants to be, and it just goes with it, and that's what I really like. I also really enjoyed the story of the movie, even though it's pretty familiar as to like what you would expect. Just training our main character to be really cool, and he starts out as a British gangster, and he turns into an awesome spy, and it's trying to build him up to be that hero. And you're always with him, and he's a really likable character. And Colin Firth in the movie, he was really great in the movie, and he's basically, I would call him the heart of the movie for me. And he just adds so much to the world and just explains everything in a way that you can understand. And he's not just there to give out exposition, even though that's a lot of what you get from his character. There's more going on with him, and sometimes he's like really cool in these action sequences, and sometimes you can really understand who he is as a character. He's not just like a block of wood just to be really cool, and that's all there is to him. And just a man of few words is basically what I'm trying to say. And there's a lot more to his character, and I just thought he was a great character. And in terms of issues with this movie, it's not the number one best movie to rewatch, because after one viewing, you kind of already know what all the jokes are, and eventually you kind of just stop laughing, and it's not really funny anymore, and you start to look for substance, and there is substance there for sure, but this movie is kind of more or less best experience with just one viewing. Like, the first viewing is like the best experience you can get from it. And like I've said for many movies, not every movie needs like something going on underneath. Like, it's okay to be nice and straightforward, and the movie works as a straightforward action adventure film that is exciting, and it achieves at what it sets out to do for the most part, and it's fun. But since there's nothing underneath, it doesn't really have a whole lot of replay value to me. It's just very kind of hollow, but with that being said, it's still fun. I'm not saying it's boring. I'm just saying that there isn't really much to get out of upon a second viewing. And my only other kind of issue with the movie is that it doesn't do anything more than what it sets out to do, and I've said this many times, I'm just going to explain it really quickly. A good movie at its best gives you everything that you want. A great movie gives you everything you want and more, at the very least. And this movie doesn't have that more element until the very end with like some surprises and some really fun moments. Like the third act is great, and the church scene in this movie is awesome and probably my favorite action scene in the whole movie. But I am missing that more factor, unfortunately, and this movie doesn't really offer that. So I can't really call this like one of my favorite movies, unfortunately, but it's still a solid movie at the very least. And that's about all I have to say about Kingsman: The Secret Service. It's a good movie. It's fun. It's what you would want, and it's funny. There's some great action sequences. Sometimes some bad CG, but I can forgive it at points because it is kind of cartoonish. At other points, it is distracting. And it's just a good movie overall. So check out this movie once you get the chance. And I'm going to give Kingsman: The Secret Service a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Kingsman: The Secret Service, and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for FX, the first one. I've never seen either of these movies, so look forward to that. But until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.